Caspar, Lyrical Motion, one of a number of runners you're sending to the Valley. First run of the new season, had a pretty productive one last term.
Yeah, it was very consistent for us throughout the whole term, and we'd be expecting the same, this campaign. He just might be lacking race fitness is the only thing I'll say. He's had a good preparation leading into his first run, but coming off one 800-meter trial, he might just feel it a little bit the last part of the race. But in saying that, his preparation's been very smooth, and he looks a treat, so we'd be expecting a nice effort, but there'll definitely be improvement from the run.
In regards to that Chung Fa trial, as you say, I know it was only 800 metres, but he looked to do it quite well.
He did, yeah. He stayed on really strong up the inside there, and look, he's pulled up well. He looks a treat, so there's no reason why he can't go to the races and sort of be competitive.
Certainly plenty of positives to take from the race, I suppose. You've got Ellis Wong on, who knows him well, claims the 7, and yes, conditions seem to suit him really well, this horse.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, he likes that track and the distance, and he's been very consistent, like I said earlier, throughout the last prep, and we'd be hoping to try and get a win with him within his first 2 starts.
Of course, Caspar, we know how much you love having winners around there. The season started well at the Valley for you.
I love winners anywhere, mate. That's how we roll. Yeah, no, it's been good so far. Long may it continue. Very competitive Hong Kong, like I've said. Everyone's up and running, and so another competitive season ahead of us, and we'll just knock in a few winners and see how we go.
Just having an overview of the team that you're sending there Wednesday night. I mean, there are horses there with chances. You've got a couple of those Sky horses running as well who look to have chances.
Yeah, I mean, one's the last start winner. He's got a soft gait, up in class, down in weight, so he'd be competitive. But the other horse is a nice horse, but from gate 10 it makes it tough, But he's certainly a horse that could come out and win a few for us this season, I'd be expecting. So hopefully he'll just fly home strongly and see how we go.
Karis, Teetan, Talent Supremo as a ride for you in race number 6. It's a decent looking race, but in your horse, he's in form, good draw. There's got to be a bit to like.
Yeah, Nick, he ran a really good race last time. He made up a lot of ground. The winner got away from us. I think this time going around, like you say, I think it's a competitive field, but I think there's a lot of good thing on his side with the good draw. He might find to be tracking a few good horses, so that might help him.
You've had a handful of rides on him, 5 in fact. He's always gone well for you, just without that win. So I mean, I know he's not a prolific winner by any stretch, but he's gone close, hasn't he?
Yeah, he runs good races. He's not the easiest horse to ride. He looks easy, but he's not. He got to sort of be able to track a horse through, and he would not give you for a longer period of time. He will give you a short burst only. So like last time, the horse that I was following did not take me through, and he had to sort of come out a bit early, and he just sort of gave me as much as he can. But like I'm saying, this time with a good draw, decent horses in front of him might help him.
Given that draw in 1, I mean, looking at his running style and pattern, he's a horse that usually does get plenty of cover. I guess for a horse like him that probably needs a bit to go right, is that a good place to be, sort of, really covered up down the rail? Yeah,
I think so. I think it's a good draw for him, because if he gets the outside gate and you sort of had to pull him out and try get him to relax, and with that soft draw you could just leave him alone and let him save that energy, and I'm pretty sure he's going to give us his best in a straight.
Yeah, and just for you, Karis, as well, obviously you're racking up a few air miles. You're going to get on your travels again in just over a week or so, going down to the Caulfield Cup. Nice to get that call up.
Yeah, of course, it's a great opportunity. We don't always get called up like that, but with that lightweight, they called me up, and I took it with both hands. I just feel like every opportunity is a good thing, so I'm looking forward to go there and riding those big races.
David Hayes, Star Contact, is a horse who just continues to raise the bar for his connections. Another nice win last time out. A very fulfilling success, I would imagine.
Yes, he's gone right through the grades, and he's just improved with age. He's a big, strong horse with a great constitution, and I think his track work suggests he's holding his form.
Do you know what? That leads me on quite nicely, actually. I want to ask you about his track work. Does he work with Kaiying Rising, this guy?
Yeah, only in hand, but every piece of work he does is excellent, and he's working like a horse that will probably perform above 80. So he's carrying 135, got top weight tomorrow. If he can beat this handy field, he'll probably be able to step up into the upper class races.
I guess even working on the bridle, it's credit to go with a horse of Kaiying Rising standard. Karis Teetan obviously gets on really well with him. He's riding him for the 13th time. What is it, do you feel, as a trainer, that he and the horse gel?
Look, I think Karis gels with most horses. But this horse, if you look through his record, he's run well for everyone. And Caris tactically is riding very well at the moment, and he'll have to be tactically pretty good from that gate.
He certainly will. Gate 10 obviously never makes it easy around here. We're racing on the A course, so I guess that in essence gives him a slightly better chance if we're on a course with sort of less width to it.
Yeah, look, he's a horse that begins well. He's very professional, very streetwise horse. So, look, I would expect him to be right up on the pace or in the 1-1. Ideally, not caught out in a limb, 3 wide on that first bend. So his fate. If he gets a nice smooth run into the first bend, he'll be very hard to beat.
Hugh, Reward Smile looks a nice ride for you in the final race at Happy Valley on Wednesday night. Nice return to action. You'll be looking forward to getting back on board, I'm sure.
I certainly am, and his first up run was outstanding. He's had a nice trial between, and yeah, look, if you bit of luck, if I chose to go out and not in, he might have won first up. But that being that, he's drawn wide, so we'll adopt the same tactics again. Let him settle at the second half of the field and try and get a clear passage through.
Yeah, certainly in need of the luck always. Just in that trial and on that trial, did you feel that he had come on nicely for it?
Yeah, I think he certainly. I think he's probably. My gut feeling is he's probably a horse that likes being a bit on the fresh side, so I didn't ask him to do a great deal in the trial, just, kept a bit in the tank. But, look, he went through his pace as well and felt really enthusiastic, a bit more relaxed than he was in the race, but he's a pretty relaxed horse. He's pretty sensible and he's very genuine, which his form shows.
I know that race last time obviously has been and gone. Bit of luck here, there. Might well have been a different result, but he chased Super Joy and Fun well. They meet again. Weights and measures would suggest that you could probably turn the form around. You'd be looking forward to having another crack at him, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, look, it's more a case of just getting a smooth run, and if we get the smooth run and a nice passage through, if he lets go like he did first up, he'd be very hard to hold out.
Results around the valley here have been good for you this season. Obviously, teaming up with Caspar Fownes, never a bad thing as well.
Yeah, no, his stable's in outstanding form. He's hit the ground running this season, and I've been the fortunate benefactor of some of those nice horses, and there's some nice horses to look forward to as well. So it's been a great start to the season, and hopefully we can build on it.
Indeed, I think it's been 3 doubles and a treble in the last 4 meetings for you. So certainly hope that can continue.
I hope so. Who's counting? But anyway, it's fortunately I missed a meeting through illness, but I've got over that now, which is good, and I was a bit worried there for a little while. I had a bit of an issue with my ear, but we've come through that and feeling good and looking forward to the weeks ahead.